Yesterday, we looked at figuring out who it is that you're trying to talk to with your marketing message. Today, we're going to continue the conversation with what exactly is it that you're saying to them. Welcome back. I am Mike Sutton with bebuildhave.com, and I work with first-generation small business owners and entrepreneurs on developing the mindset, habits, skills, and beliefs necessary for small business success. In this series, we're talking about increasing your revenue, increasing your sales, and yesterday we started by looking at defining who your ideal fit client is. Today, we're continuing the conversation by looking at how do you define your marketing message. And there's a lot that goes into this, and your situation is going to be unique because of your business and your target market. So I can't tell you what to say. And in reality, what you say is probably far less important than how you say it. So that's what we're really going to focus on, is what are some of the goals and guidelines that you need to keep in mind as you're developing your message so that you're certain that you're saying it in the right way. And if you have any questions or specific situations that you want to bring up, obviously you can reach out to me, Mike at bebuildhave.com. You can contact me through the website or through social media, and I'll answer those questions. But to get the conversation started, I want to look at what are some of the overall goals and objectives that you're trying to accomplish in crafting your marketing message. So the first thing we're going to look at is, what is your goal? What is the goal of your marketing message? And if your goal is to close a sale or to make money, you're probably going to be frustrated. And maybe that's where your frustration with your marketing is now. So let's look at what are some goals that you want to have for developing your marketing message. The first thing is, the purpose of your marketing is really to continue to develop the relationship and build trust with your target market. And you do that by adding value, by delivering value in advance. Before they're a customer, you can give them education, you can give them training, you can give them new perspective, you can deliver them new options. You can show that you understand their problem. All these things add value to your market and continue to develop the relationship and build trust. Another goal for your marketing is to build and maintain that top of mind and state of mind awareness. So meaning, when the time comes that somebody in your target market needs a solution that you offer, you're the one that they think of, because you're staying at top of mind when they come into that state of mind that they do need your solution. And then finally, one of the goals for your marketing should be to offer a next step. What's the next logical thing that somebody who wants more information from you, wants to engage with you, wants to buy from you can do? A lot of times, if they're seeing your marketing message, can't just whip out a checkbook and write a check. But what's the next thing that they can do if they're curious and they want to come in closer to you, want to engage with you more? What is that next step? This idea of an irresistible offer comes to me from Dean Jackson of the I Love Marketing podcast at ilovemarketing.com. Highly recommend you go and check out the first 20 or 30 episodes at least, even if you don't want to listen to every show. But his argument is that an irresistible offer will convert much better than a compelling argument. People don't want to be argued or convinced or persuaded or sold on something, but they love to take advantage of an irresistible offer. They love to buy if it's something that they feel is going to add value to their lives. And so really keep in mind with your marketing that that's what you're communicating to in every interaction with your clients and prospects in the marketplace. And once we've looked at these overall goals and how you're crafting your offer, you're actually going to have to sit down and type out the message, if it's email, or write the social media posts, or write the ad copy for wherever this is going to go out, regardless of what the media is. So there comes a time when you actually have to sit down and craft the message. A couple guidelines to keep in mind are that you want the message to be personal. You're going to be much more effective if you're sitting down with somebody face-to-face, speaking to them one-on-one. That's going to be the easiest way and most effective way for you to communicate. So in your marketing message, whether it's by email or social media or a billboard or a magazine ad, when you write that copy, you want to write it in a way that's going to be read as very personal and conversational and relevant to the situation that the person is facing. You really want to enter into their lives in a very personal and connected way. That's when your marketing is really going to connect with them. If I just put out hey, give me a call at this number, I've got a great offer, not very many people are going to respond to that unless they're totally desperate. They're probably not great prospects for me. But if I can enter into a conversation with them, that advances the other goals that I've set out for my marketing. Another thing to keep in mind, as I mentioned, is you want to lead with value. You want to add valuable content to every interaction you have with your market to develop trust, to continue to maintain that awareness. And you want to make sure that your content is focused on them, not on you. You want to lead with an offer, lead with value, not lead with what you want or what you're asking for. And these guidelines are really going to contribute to the overall effectiveness and connection that you're able to make with your ideal fit prospects as you're reaching out to them with this marketing message. And finally, as I've alluded to a couple times, you really want to lead with value. I'm a huge fan of educational direct response marketing. And in the same thing with the sales process, I like to have a very consultative educational sales process. And I think this is what I respond to. This is what I see people respond to in my market. People want to be informed, they want to feel supported, and they want to feel respected. So if you can lead them through a better, deeper understanding in their own lives that naturally leads to the solution that you offer, I think that's the path of least resistance when it comes to marketing. Now, again, if you got a specific situation in your business that you want to talk through, I'm happy to do that with you. But as we look at these general guidelines, these are the things that I want you to keep in mind as you're developing your marketing message. So time-wise, this is maybe a little bit longer video, but I know this is a big topic and I know you've still got questions. So reach out to me by email, reach out to me through social media. If you want to subscribe to the entire series on increasing revenue and sales for your small business, you can subscribe to the video on YouTube. You can subscribe to the audio in iTunes. And as always, you can find the full show notes and every episode on my website, bebuildhave.com. And if you enjoyed this content and one of your goals is to increase the value of your time this year, then you might also be interested in my free report, 3 ways to increase the value of your time. Again, available at bebuildhave.com. And until we speak again, be the person, build the business, and have the successful life you want.